Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video today. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, we're going to go back to the basics and talk about Tesla financing, or more importantly, how should you finance your vehicle, and really why Tesla financing, you should not be using Tesla financing if you can help it. But of course, there are situations where you could want to use Tesla financing, but there are better alternative routes, better routes, even if you want to go all the way up to 84 months financing, which might not be recommended as well. But we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description if you want to support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there. So definitely check out Patreon link down below into the description. So this video is actually sponsored by Tenet. If you're a follower of the channel, you know that Tenet is the best place to get the lowest monthly payment on your Tesla or really any electric vehicle, because they allow you to defer a portion of the loan, maybe even that $7,500 federal tax credit all the way to the end. So that gets you the lowest monthly payment. But really, there's so many different options that you can do for financing your Tesla. Tenet actually has this great resource, great portion of their website where you can actually take a look at and really walk through all the different actual routes that you can do. Of course, there's dealership loans, there's Tesla financing, which we'll talk about why, of course, well, it's kind of obvious why you shouldn't use that Tesla financing. There's traditional auto loans, lease agreements, which you know my stance on leasing, not necessarily the best for leasing because you can't buy the car at the end. You're pretty much locked in and you have to return the Model 3 or Model Y back to Tesla. So it's really essentially a rental agreement. And of course, the best alternatives are going to be credit unions and also Tenet if you're looking for that lowest monthly payment. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. And thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. But we've got plenty of recommendations. But taking a look at Tesla, if we go to the Tesla page, we can see their current rates for financing. And these rates have been going up and up and up. Right now for 72 months or even less, down to 60 months, even we're at 72 months, you're at 6.19%. And this just went up pretty recently. It was at 5.89% not that long ago. If you're looking for an 84-month term, then you can see you're at 6.91%. Of course, Tenet actually matches the rate for that. So if you're looking for the lowest monthly payment, then I would say go with Tenet instead of Tesla financing. But yeah, speed is a thing. Credit unions, even though they are the lowest possible rate that you can get, it does take a little bit of legwork to go through these processes. So Navy Federal Credit Union is a good one. A lot of people have this because they're part of the military or have family that's part of the military, or even household members. And you can see right here on the page, they beat Tesla financing by almost a whole, or actually more than a whole 1%. 61 to 72 months is 5.04%, which is pretty much worth it. I mean, saving 1.1915% over a course of a $50,000 to $60,000 loan, that's going to be a good amount of savings. And of course, we could even do the calculations ourselves with that, but saving a whole 1% will make a lot of sense. And that's where going with Navy Federal or even other credit unions, which I'll show you a second one in a second, can make a lot of sense. But there is some legwork. It's not as easy as just signing up and do it, just going out, because Tesla financing is going to be your easiest process, especially if you're a first-time vehicle buyer. If you don't have any auto loan history, then you're kind of locked in to doing Tesla financing. But if you're going to be using a credit union like Navy Federal or even a different one, there is a process in which you have to do to take delivery of the vehicle. You have to let Tesla know you're using outside financing. And of course, you have to let Navy Federal know that you're using and buying a Tesla. You have to get paperwork like a buyer's order back and forth. And it usually takes 1 to 2 weeks to get the paperwork done. Sometimes credit unions can be as quick as a week, but if you're looking on a time lock, if you're looking to take delivery in these next few days because the discounts are the best right now and you need the good financing, then it will be a little bit tough. Here's another one, Labor Credit Union. We've talked about Labor before in the past, and even our current Tesla is financed through Labor Credit Union. And you can see some of the rates. You can hit click check rates, and they've also got pretty decent rates depending on what term you're looking for. 66 to 88 months is 5.99%, and labor is really nice because you can go even longer. Not necessarily recommended, but 89 to 96 months at 6.49%. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. You know, yes, Tesla financing can be good, but definitely not recommended if you're looking and hunting for the lowest possible rate out there. And also don't forget, you can also do some refinancing as well, but you have to really make sure your credit is good, your income is good, and you've got a good auto loan history to take care of that. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. Thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. Of course, if you're looking to save even more money, definitely check out our Tesla referral code down below in the description, where you can save anywhere from $500 to $1,000 off a Model 3, Model Y, S, or even X. So definitely check it out. Tesla referral code down below in the description. But we're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla, some even as low as 2.99 to sub 4%. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description.